Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to put together a garden real easy with this raised galvanized steel garden bed from Beavor. Let's check it out. Alright folks, welcome back. So I wanted to show you this today because it's kind of close to the time we should start planting some food if we plan on harvesting it. Actually, in some areas, I'm a little late. I have some things growing out in my garden this year. They're basically left over from last year. So I wanted to put together this little planter box and have a little bit extra space. Now, what this is good for, if you're one of those people that doesn't have a lot of open dirt, doesn't have a way to plow land, you can put this thing together, dump some dirt in it, and grow yourself some food for potentially hard times that are coming up. And I think this year, above all, with the supply chain issues we're seeing, with the world situation, getting out there and learning what grows in your area and practicing, even if the stuff all dies, you've learned from it, okay? When I tell people fail means first attempt in learning. So if you fail this year, and let's say we're lucky and nothing happens, hey, you've learned a whole lot. But if you manage to grow a few things, you got some extra food, you can can it, you can put it away, you can eat it as it grows, whatever you want to do. That's generally what we've done here, is as soon as stuff grows, we eat it. So let's talk about this thing for a little bit. This is a galvanized steel raised garden bed. It's 70 inches by 35 inches by 4 and about 11.5 inches tall this way. Although that looks more like a foot to me, or a little bit longer, but that's what the instructions say on it. Weighs about 17.8 pounds. Now the raised edges of this are kind of sharp. However, there is a solution to that. The sides here are smooth, where you'll be hanging over and watering these pieces here. And I'm going to show you how to put it all together. But we do have that rubber edge that goes around everything to keep it from hurting your fingers while you're putting it together. It's very simple to put together. You literally have nuts and bolts. That's it. Wing nuts. You get yourself a Phillips screwdriver. You hold on to the wing nut, screw it in, boom, you're together, you're done. It does come with a few little extra accessories, which are kind of cute. Little garden set here. Kind of cute, if you're doing smaller stuff. Labels for your food, whatever you're growing in whatever area. And it does come with these gloves. I'm not really sure why they'd have white gloves digging in a dirty garden, but anyway, the main point of this is I bought it for the piece itself. It does have an instruction manual and an anti-weed mat, although this is open bottom. So if you already have dirt on the ground, you can just simply put this down and prevent weeds from coming up, or leave it alone, stick more dirt in the thing, and grow in it. And that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to put a couple of big bags of dirt, dump it in here, and see what we can grow. Because I do have a section out there on the side here, and I do garden on the other side of this wall because it's easy for me to get to. If I were to stick this all the way in my backyard, I'd have to walk out there, run water out there every day. This way I can just sneak out my side door there, wet everything down with water, check on everything, weed anything, and I'm done. So it's convenient. You want to make it convenient. When you first start out doing this, you want to make it very convenient. So this is extremely simple to put together. You'll notice you have a metal bar back there. That's a brace to keep everything nice and sturdy from wobbling around. So what we're going to do is basically put this thing together. I'm going to show you how it goes together. I'm going to move some of this stuff over, and we'll put the first piece together, and we'll show you just exactly how this thing all goes together. So let me clear this all up, and we'll start putting this together. All right, so as you can see, each side here has a hole. You're simply going to line those holes up like that, and then you're going to put a nut through it, a screw through it, the wing nut on the other side, like this. Now I'm operating here at an angle, so I hope I got it in there. There we go. And just kind of loosely tighten it up to start with. You want to make sure you get everything in there correctly. And then like that. So this is going to be your one side, okay? It's going to be where it turns. Now you're not going to tighten it down all the way because, as you can see, nothing's lined up totally yet. And I'm just going to build this first part right here and then take it outside and do the side panels later. But I just want you to kind of see how it's going to look. So we're going to put this all together. We're going to put the other side together. I'm going to bring it outside, and then we're going to put the side panels on. And I'll bring you back as I build this and put it together. So let me finish up this side, and we'll move on. So as you can see, this is an extremely, takes a little time, but it's extremely easy to do. I don't think I have that in there, right? Very, very easy to do, very easy to put together. You're just going to screw these in kind of semi-permanently because we still have one more piece to put on to make the full turn, and then we're going to put the side pieces on. But you can see how easy this is. I mean, seriously, you need fingers and a Phillips screwdriver. I'm just holding the wing nuts on the other side and screwing it in. All right, let's get this side built, and then we'll take it outside. All right, so we got the two sides built out. That took about all 10 minutes. Not difficult at all. I did bring my power drill out and just put a screwdriver in it. It's a little bit faster, but not difficult at all. This is just basically done by hand. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. You know, for me, I never visualize measurements in my head. So I did decide to bring it out in front here in the driveway and build it here. We can always carry it back, but it is a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. So that's kind of cool, actually. And the price on this is pretty right. So let me get the two side panels up. They consist of 2 panels each. We're going to put them together. They're going to be a little bit wider than what we got right there. And we'll see what it looks like fully assembled. And then I'll stick it out there into place, and we'll see what we're going to do with it. All right, so that's about the size of what it's going to be like. I haven't put the other sides on yet, of course. Now, if you notice, I left that one hole open. That's because there's going to be a brace that goes across for stability. I still have to bring this inside and put it over on my garden side there. So that's where we're going to put that, but I left that open on purpose because the brace, you can't see it, it's off camera, but it's down over here. We're going to put it across. We're also going to put that rubber lining around the outside. But the first thing I want to do is get the other side built. So let me build that, and I'll bring you back and show you what the rubber lining looks like and what the brace looks like when we put that together. All right, there you go, the completed project. Came out pretty darn good, all in all. I'm pretty pleased with it. My only real complaint is that middle bar there. The way you connect it in the middle with that screw, it's kind of weak. It does give it a little bit of structural integrity, but I would have liked to see a full-size bar all the way across and not connected in the middle because it flexes, and I'm not too keen on that. But other than that, basically you're going to build this probably where you're going to put it and dump dirt in it and grow in it. So I'm pleased with it. It's very... Once you put it all together, it's pretty darn strong. Even without the bar, I did have to flip it and move it around when I was doing this side. And I gotta say, pretty darn cool. Let me walk you around it real quick, just to give you a quick look at it. Okay, there's the sides. There you go. So all in all, this looks like it's going to be a pretty darn good thing. So let me give you some final information on it. So if you've looked into doing this on your own with, like, say, railroad ties or wood or whatever, it's probably going to run you a whole lot more. This is $71.99. I do have a link down below that you can get it at. There is a discount code for pretty much everything on the site. I'll give you that as well. But I think it's definitely a good deal and definitely quick. I mean, this took me all of 20 minutes, even turning the camera on and off and showing you my progress. So it's definitely not difficult. I did use my power drill to screw stuff in and just hold the wing nut on the other side. A little bit faster. Not really necessary. You could have done it with a screwdriver. I just wanted to get it done because I shoot multiple videos in a day, so I have another 2 videos to shoot today. Anyway, folks, that is the Weaver raised galvanized steel garden bed. I think it would make your prepper garden to start out with very, very simple. It gives you somewhere to grow. If you live in an area where maybe you're not allowed to dig in the ground, you know, maybe you're renting a house or whatever, you can put that mat down on the bottom, throw your dirt in, and you can start some kind of garden for some kind of stuff that you can grow on your own and get yourself going and get yourself a little experience. Remember, your climate might be different from everybody else's. You really want to practice, and this is a good way to get started with it. I'm going to be using it in addition to the bed I did build on my garden side there. Not sure what we're going to put in it, but I guess we'll see when I get going on it. And I'll probably bring you back to take a look at it once I get some dirt in it. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Link will be down below. Don't forget to check out all our links. We have our Money Metals Exchange link down below. That has an awesome deal on the silver kit right now. If you're looking to get started in precious metals, it'll give you a whole bunch of different types of silver, fractional sizes and whole ounce sizes for a decent price, really good price. Below that, our freeze-dried wholesaler link. That link will save you 15%. He is back in stock on a lot of items. I know I made my order, so we'll have some more stuff coming for you from him. He is back in stock. Folks, if you're looking to get some good freeze-dried food that not everybody knows about, so the rush isn't on yet, definitely check him out. He's got really good food, lots of different options. It's not all prepackaged meals. You decide what you want. You cook with it just like you'd cook with real food. Anyway, folks, below that is our My Patriot Supply link. The link there is preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. $200 off 3-month kit, $50 off the 4-week kit. Lots of good deals there in food and supplies. Check them out. And our Thrive Life freeze-dried food as well below that. If you're interested in getting started with Thrive, definitely check it out. If you're interested in just trying out Thrive Life, you can check it out. There's nothing to buy. There's no memberships to purchase. Just try it out and test it. See what you like. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. I'm going to get this moved in the back with some help. Stay safe and stay prepared.